If you're new to AAC, you might be wondering where to start. Maybe you've heard about communication devices, communication boards, or AAC core words, but it all feels a little overwhelming. Communication devices can be amazing but expensive. Communication boards can look complicated, and you may be worried about doing this whole AAC thing wrong. The good news is that beginner AAC can be much simpler than you think. In fact, one of the easiest ways to begin using AAC at home may be something your child already loves: music. Hi, I'm Sarah Lutz. I'm an early intervention teacher and the creator of First Words Dance Party. For more than 15 years, I've helped families support communication for children with speech delays, language disorders, autism, and developmental delays. And I've seen over and over again how powerful music can be in supporting the children and families I work with. So I started creating songs and resources designed to help children learn language through music for speech therapy. If you're searching for beginner AAC information, chances are that you might be wondering, what exactly is AAC? Do I need a communication device? How does a communication board work? And where am I even supposed to start? If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll explain a few beginner AAC concepts that every parent should know. I'll show you an easy way to get started with cheap, low-tech AAC, and I'll show you how music can help you model AAC in a way that feels natural, fun, and manageable. AAC stands for Augmentative and Alternative Communication. AAC includes tools that support communication for people who have difficulty using spoken language. When many people hear the term AAC, they immediately think of a speech-generating device or a tablet. Now, those are certainly examples of very robust AAC, but AAC can also include low-tech tools like communication boards or core boards, picture symbols, and other visual supports. For families who are wondering where to start, these low-tech options can be perfect. Even though AAC can be incredibly powerful, it's very understandable to feel overwhelmed at first. Maybe you've looked at a communication board with dozens of symbols on it and you've wondered how on earth your child could possibly learn all of those words. And if you felt that way, you're not alone. The good news is that you don't need to learn hundreds of words or to start with an expensive device in order to start using AAC at home. One of my favorite ways to introduce AAC is with simple, low-tech, printable communication supports. For example, you can start with just a couple of printable symbols. These stop and go symbols are from my free top 10 core words for AAC Success Toolkit. I'll show you how to use those in just a minute. Many children and parents benefit from focusing on just a handful of powerful core words first. Words like stop, go, more, help, yes, and no. These are called core words because they can be used throughout the day in many different situations. Rather than trying to teach dozens or even hundreds of words at once, we can start with a few meaningful words and build from there. Before we jump into the music examples, there are two AAC concepts I want to make sure you understand. The first is access. Access simply means that your child has opportunities to use and see AAC throughout the day. If a communication board is tucked away in a drawer, it's really difficult for your child to learn from it. The second concept is modeling. Modeling means that we show children how AAC works by using it ourselves. Instead of asking a child to point to a word, we point to the words ourselves when we're talking. We show them how communication works. Just like children learn spoken language by hearing us talk, children learn AAC by seeing us model it. Now, once families understand access and modeling, the next question becomes, how do we actually use AAC throughout the day? And that is where music can be incredibly powerful. One of the reasons I love using music with AAC is that songs naturally give us repeated opportunities to model the same words over and over again. Song lyrics are predictable and music is repetitive. These two aspects of music are gold for beginner AAC. And music often includes movement, actions, gestures, and props. Music is amazing for promoting engagement, which is the first step for language. All of those things can make language easier for children to understand and remember. And for adults, instead of wondering when to model the word, songs create those opportunities for us. Let me show you what I mean. If you're brand new to AAC, you don't even need a full communication board to start. Here are those stop and go symbols that I showed you earlier. You can start with a single core word. For this example, I'm going to use the go symbol. And I'm just going to model pointing to go when the word comes up in the song. I like to do actions for songs whenever I can. So I'm just going to hold on to the symbol when I'm doing the actions. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. That's it. That's modeling. We just modeled go twice in one verse, and if you do 3 more verses, your child will get another 6 examples. In this next example, I'm going to show you another resource I created. This is a communication board for the song 5 Little Monkeys Swinging in a Tree. This songboard has the lyrics on the left side of the page to guide you, and then the different core words, action words, and other vocab that comes up in the song is on the right. When I sing the song, notice that I don't need to model every word on the board. I'll just choose a couple of meaningful words, and then I'll model them throughout the song. For this one, I'll model the words in and out. Kids love this classic children's song because of the anticipation at the end. If you have a monkey stuffed animal, throw that in and offer your child the opportunity to chomp it with their hand. Endless giggles. 5 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator can't catch me. Along came Mr. Alligator, quiet as could be, and he snatched that monkey right out of the tree. 4 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator can't catch me. Along came Mr. Alligator, quiet as could be, and he snatched that monkey right out of the tree. Another option is using a core board, which gives children access to a wider variety of words. For this example, I'm using one of the core boards from my core board starter set while we sing the cookie song. The core board starter set includes 3 levels, and you can start with level 1, which has the fewest number of symbols, and then go up to level 2 and then eventually level 3 as you're ready. For this song, I'll just use a level 1 core board. I'm going to sing the cookie song, which is one of my first words dance party songs. I wrote this song specifically to help kids learn the words yes and no, and this song offers tons of opportunities to model AAC and to teach the gestures of nodding your head yes, and shaking your head no. And as I sing a verse from the cookie song, I'll model pointing to the core words yes, want, and eat. I wanna eat, I'm hungry, let's eat please. Daddy asks me, do you want cookies? Yes, Daddy, I want a cookie. Yes, Daddy, yes. Yes, Daddy. I'm saying yeah, 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 yeah. If you want to try this song out, you can watch this core word lyrics video with your child to learn the words and see different core word opportunities. If you're new to AAC, I want to leave you with one simple reminder. You do not need to learn an entire communication board overnight. You do not need to model every word, and you definitely do not need to be perfect at this. Start with one song. Choose 1 or 2 core words. Model those words consistently during activities that your child already enjoys. And over time, those small moments will add up. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about how to get started with your child's favorite song, leave me a comment. I read every one. Thanks so much for watching.